Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Fine, I hope. I meant to come on at 9:30, but I had to run out and get a lottery ticket. That's my only vice. So, I know yesterday I pulled out some things that I was going to be working on, and I did do some. I cut some of these cards out, so let me put these in order. So, um, I didn't do too much today. I had to take somebody to a doctor's appointment, and they end up having the flu. They had a flu shot too, so had to get them all settled. And I just got back in. Let's see. Yeah, these are the Sarah Renee Clark. It's part of her situation, but I'm just using these for a little bit to see if I want to buy the little cubes because I don't want to spend money for something that I might not even use. So if I use these enough and I get sick of them, then I might buy the cubes. So got a couple more to put in here together. 257. So I hope everybody is doing well. I had fun last night. I was coloring with Kim, and Kim ended up watercoloring a page that she created. It was really cute. So hopefully she'll start doing that more. Okay, sorry, y'all had a phone call. So hopefully she'll do that some more. I think she really liked it. She used, I think she used watercolors. I think. And okay, this is enough. So I'll put the rest of these together later. This is busy work. I still have a couple more to cut out. I don't know if I'm going to print the rest of them that I'm missing because I think this is enough to have. But I still have these to cut out. And then they will all be, well, 250 of them will be. And I think I'm going to try to find a smaller box. I don't know. This box might work. I think I still have the lid for it too. Okay. So let me see. I think somebody said something to me. Hey Taylor May, how you doing? Yes, I'm so glad you came on. You are? Oh my goodness. Well, that's nice. I'm going to do some of those pages like this tonight because I had somebody that wanted me to do them the other night, but I got busy doing something else. Now tonight I was working on, well, a little while ago, well, before I had to go out, I was working in my mythographic book, and I was telling y'all that I have really been focusing in on doing backgrounds. And I do want to have a book full of backgrounds before I actually start coloring in it. So, um, this is a mythographic artist vault. Now, remember, I was doing the watercolor last night. I was using that to make bookmarks. So I made some bookmarks with what I watercolored. Yeah, waste not, want not. And then when I pull it out and I want to swatch it, I got a clear back. I can swatch it, the colors or whatever. Yeah, I do. Save some money. So anyway, I had started coloring these fish, these koi fish on this first page, and then it was just blank. It was just blank white space. So because I'm focusing in on background, and I think I saw somebody put pebbles or rocks on their background. So I went ahead and just drew some pebble rock shapes, and then I filled them in with acrylic um, markers, acrylic paint markers, and I used the muted colors because I still want the fish to be bright. And I don't know what colors I'm gonna color the greenery, but I'm really focusing in on the background. So it was a technique that I saw somebody use, and you can do as much as you want to. And I'm definitely gonna go in and shade them, but all I did was just shape them and then put some paint pen on top. And so the background to me is done enough for me to move on to something else until I get creative. And then one day when I feel like I want to color this in, the background will be done. I've already decided on the colors for the fish, so it'll be easier to work on. And so hopefully I can get more pages in here like this. Now, it's not like I'm creating whips, it's I'm getting the backgrounds out of the way. Now, all of them won't be as detailed as that one. Some of them I just felt like I had extra paint on my brush, and I just felt like I wanted to put some background down. This one I wanted to see what it was I was coloring. So and I probably missed some because it looks like he's got a floating head, but that's okay. It's a dinosaur or a dragon. Let's see. I think I did. I was starting another page. Oh, okay. This one is another bookmark I cut out from last night's science experiment. I'm using a hoo-hoo marker, and I'm just going through pushing out the background so that this house and everything will pop out. And yeah. And it's kind of like busy work. I mean, just something to do. Definitely, because this hoo-hoo is alcohol. Definitely have something to do there. And see, I did the same thing with this one, because so you can see really what was going on. This is a beautiful robot face, and then she's got all these gears and flowers and a butterfly and stuff. So I'll leave it like that till I feel like coloring it. And then, like I said, I'll do the same thing with this. So let me put something up under here. And then you can tell I used alcohol. Oh, did I? No, I didn't use alcohol. I used acrylic um, pen because there's nothing on the back. That's what I like about the acrylic paint pens. I need to get some more because they are so addictive. So, I can just sit and, be talking on the phone or whatever, and then just do a little bit. Why does this cat? Oh, there we go. I didn't want to stay on there. So I saw what was going on in the streets. Oh, thank you. How do you do that background? Which one? The one I'm getting ready to show you a little bit later. Which background? I'm sorry, I didn't have the thing up. Let me put this on the screen. I can see it better when it's on the screen. Which one? Which color? And I don't get too close to the edge, to the ends with the alcohol markers because the alcohol tends to still keep spreading. But, you know, every now and then it'll happen. Now, these are the chisel ones. Some people don't like the nib ones. The first one is silver. Okay, let me see. This one? Is it this one? Might not be that one. If it's these right here, I'm gonna show that. I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna show these in a minute. Is it that one? I think it might be that one. I'm gonna show those in a minute. I think. Did I show any more? I think that's all I showed. I think. I can't remember. I need to have my tablet right here so I can see the comments, because when I look up at the screen, then I forget what I'm. And if I have my little tablet here, I can just look at it. So anyway, the nib. Now, I do like the brush tips, but I can work with the nib tips. Now, the reason why if you ever buy a set of these things, the nibs are cheaper because the brush tips came out, so that, you know, I guess they're trying to, you know, they put the nibs on sale. But some people prefer the nibs and some people prefer the brush. I like either one of them. But if I had to choose, I would choose the brush. But if I got the brush set the nib set for $100 cheaper, I would be team nib. So anyway, so this is just boring, busy work, you know. But, you know, you just do a little bit here, spend 10 or 15 minutes on there. And then the next thing you know, you've got everything colored in. And you don't have to use the one color. You don't have to do that. But anyway, so that's how I ended up doing this one. Oh, okay. I think you were talking about that one. So that's how I ended up doing this one. And then I'll just do as many as I feel. And I don't have to use markers. I can use, paint and stuff like that, but the markers are quicker. And then this was I changed colors on this one. This was actually the first one I started to color. I was not happy with the colors that I chose. So I put some acrylic paint over it to change it. So that's going to be a science experiment now. But this was the first one that I did because I saw a young lady on here. She did the background. Like, this page was so freaking busy and really full of a lot of green stuff, foliage. So she just went ahead and colored the foliage and picked everything out that was foliage. Now she did leave some, so you can color it in a different type of green. And this is actually water here. There's a frog and there's 2 unicorns, some rocks. So she left this so that you can go ahead and fully concentrate on coloring that as opposed to coloring that whole page. That whole page is just way too much. And I think it's actually more beautiful when you do it like this because you can really, it makes a point. It just pops out. Yeah. So really knows you really want to get athletic right now. So yeah, so that's what I was doing when I was making these ugly little watercolor test things. So I'm going to show y'all how I did this. Oh my goodness, here goes my nose. Okay, so basically I have that one. I'm going to do this one. And I was thinking about doing that one, but I did that one like I'm getting ready to show y'all. And then this one. And see, that makes a really nice background. Yeah, isn't it cool? Oh, that's a cute, look at that little pumpkin head cat. So I'm just gonna work on two of them. And there's a lot of different ways that you can approach it. Now, y'all know I was trying to do that science experiment, and this is basically what I was trying to end up with, but y'all see it went all the way left. So, and this one I really like. It's really easy, and you can do it several different ways. So, let me pull out what I'm going to use. I'm going to do two different ways. Now, this is very messy, so definitely cover up whatever you're using. I'm going to put this little Dollar Tree mat up under here, so I don't mess up my puzzles. Uh-oh. Do you get two of these for $1.50? And I cut this up and use it as a palette also. Or I'll make one a regular size and put it inside all my books. Now the key to this is this stuff right here. But you can use anything to actually do what I'm doing. You know, whatever you have, just kind of improvise. But Blue Skies had passed these on over to me. These are some shimmer distress paints. And these are the ones that are in the spray bottle. I think you can get some in other containers and you can put them in the spray bottle. But yeah, and I think Foxy Colorist had ran across some at Michael's for $5. So she passed these on to me. I guess she was like, "Girl, you use these, and then if I like what you do with them, then I'll go give me some more." I don't know, but when she gave it to me, it's like, "Ooh, these are nice," because I see them all the time because I do get the distressed ink. And I was thinking about pouring some of this into my little distressed ink pads too to extend them. You know what I mean? So this is what I use. So, but basically you want to have, okay, so I'm going to approach this a different way this time. And when I did these two, I made all three of these, I did a stencil. So let me get a piece of paper just to make it neat or neater. Now you can put masking fluid all over there. I guess I could do that one too. I have tracing paper, but I don't know where it is right now. We're going to use some regular copy paper. And hold on, let me mute real quick. You want some? Yeah, they had them. They had them at Michael's for $5 for three of them. She sent me a picture of it. I was like, girl, hold on real quick, y'all. My nose is calling me. Yeah, they call it distress ink. And so what I do, let's do this one because I think I can see it better. I'm going to make a little stencil. And I can't see too well, y'all. Let me put this light down here. I do have a tracing pad. Where is that thing at? I do have a little tracing pad. I'll have to pull it out for another time. So you can use a tracing pad, and they also have tracing pads at Five and Below. It's like a little plastic clipboard, and it has a USB plug. You plug it in, and it lights. And so you put your papers down, and then you turn the light on, and you can see what you're tracing. So I'm doing this because I want it to be neater than what I did before when I burnt up the skeleton. Y'all remember that? Now, like I said, you don't have to do this like this, and I will maybe do another one with the fluid. But let me get this one out first, and it doesn't have to be exact. And I had to do my nails tomorrow. Okay, so got that. And then I'm going to cut this out. And like I said, it does not have to be totally perfect. You don't have to worry about that at all. This is good especially if the image is, big enough. Like if you had one that had a whole lot of details and stuff, I would use the masking fluid. And I'll show you what the masking fluid looks like. Okay, so there we go with that. And that's fine. It doesn't have to be, like I said, perfect. Ooh. So what I'm going to do first, I think I'm going to use this paint. You can use matte paint, matte acrylic paint. You can use watercolor. Just paint the background however you want to. I'm just going to do it one solid color just to make it easy. But like I said, you can do it whatever other colors you want. I'm going to pick her hair. I'm going to pick this green. And I'm going to pick this green. And this is a tempera stick. But like I said, watercolor, acrylic paint markers, Posca pens, Sharpie, And this kind of has like an edge there, so you can kind of get in there close like that. But this is what I do. I do the outline first. And I didn't see anybody do this. I just figured out how to do it myself. Because I couldn't find my masking fluid for a while. I had bought a masking fluid pen. Those things didn't work well for me. And let me show you what the masking fluid looks like. It looks like this. Well, this is one example of it. This one is Vallejo Liquid Mask, but they have a whole bunch of different brands, and it's not that expensive. Make sure you close it tightly and store it upside down. Don't store it like that. Store it upside down because if it'll dry out and then you can't get it out. So if it's stored upside down, it keeps it. I don't know. It just stores better. And you could get as crazy as you want with this background. So, and I think this stuff is, you can use water on it also. And spread it. So, I saw Roxy's short today. Oh, Foxy's short today, but I didn't know where she was at. She was at Michael's. Uh huh. She was down to the Michaels. Yep. You can use gel stick. You can use you can use some of these. You should use some of these. You can use some oil pastels. You can use some paint. You can use pencils. You can use anything. Uh huh. Watercolor paint, regular paint. Because you just basically want to color however you want to. And I'm just being random with it. Because this is a cute and scary coloring book. So I'm just keeping it real simple. But then I'm going to put this on top. course, oh, backwards. I was like, dang, I really cut that off wrong. I'm gonna put a little piece, couple little pieces of tape. And I kind of put my hand over the tape to take some of the stickiness away. And don't press too hard, just because you don't want to pull off what you painted. Now see, this one is different because I've already kind of colored in it, but you don't have to. Like these, I didn't color in them yet. And this one I had already colored in it and I didn't know what kind of background I wanted. So, and then that one, I just cut it out and did it. So. And it's laying flat, so it's not going to move. So that's fine. So then you pick your color. Put these back in here. You spray. One of these I really want to use, and it doesn't come out. Okay, I think it's this one. I gotta prime it or something. Yeah, and these are really okay. That'll be pretty. I will put something all over. I will use a big old poster board because it is messy. I'm just gonna pick two colors. Yeah, those two. So, I don't know. You just have to like practice. I would practice on something first before I would start to do it on a paper. Something that you really like, because it can come out real crazy. That's that one. And you can wear gloves if you want, of course. Excuse me. It does have a slight smell, but it's not overpowering. Okay, that's enough. Hey, Bubbles. I'm doing a science experiment. Close your eyes. So, and of course you got some areas that did not take. I wouldn't worry too much about them. But if you want to, you can put the paper down and spray a little bit more. But I wouldn't worry about it too much, because we can always go in with pencils. And like I said, it's very messy. So I don't think Bubbles will be doing anything like this. Bubbles does not like messy stuff. So it's got a little bit that's around there, but you can clean it up with pencils. So, and it's supposed to be gory. So that's how I did that's how I did this one for sure. Now, this one has some silver in here because one of these spray paints that I use has silver. I don't know which one. I need to practice with them again. That's why that looks silvery. So, but when they dry, they do shine. Right now, it's definitely wet. Oh, but you see a little bit of the shine coming through? Yeah, so it'll shine like the other one. So that's how I do that one. And like I said, I'll just come through with some pencils later or make her hair bigger or something. I don't know. Let me put this down. So that's how I do that one. Now, if I was using masking fluids, let's see, I thought I'd pick one to do. Maybe I pick one on the back. That's too easy. Oh, I think I picked this one. Now, like I said, it's very messy. Yeah. And I have some wipes and stuff. Yeah. So that's how you do that. I don't really feel like painting with this stuff on here. I think I'll do this. I'll do the masking one in a silent video where I'm not live because I'll do an upload because it takes a little bit more concentration. So I can do another one like this and use a different type of thing, different type of medium. I can't see through that. So that's how you do this, and then you definitely can take this and switch it up to do something else with something else. I don't know. Mm, mm, mm. I don't know where my tracing thing is. That's what I need, my little tracing thing. Bubbles. I know you have one. That's what I need. Mhm. Actually, it's better if you kind of don't go all the way to the end. See, I picked the simple ones to do this with. But it's a fun little project. Yeah. Yeah, it was quick, wasn't it? Very quick. And then it knocks the background out. So now I can just focus in on coloring that. And then I can add more to it. Of course, if I want to, I can add masking fluid on or use the same cutout. I threw that one away though, but I can cut out another one and then spray more stuff or paint more stuff on it or put whatever. You can set it with the Basically, this is already set really because that this temper these sticks right here, they dry so fast, and once they dry, they don't smear. But you can put some liquid satin on it or some matte medium, and some of that stuff shines, so it'll add some shine to it and make it thicker or harder, like almost like a postcard, not a postcard. What do you call it? Like a birthday card or whatever. I don't know what those things are called. I guess just cards. I don't know. Things you just put stamps on. I'm not trying to be all exactly precise. I'm just trying to get the basic shape out. Yeah, it was quick. And if you're really good, you don't really have to do the stencil. You can just use, you know, a piece of cardboard or something and spray a little bit at a time. Excuse me. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, so this is fine. I could cut these fingers out though. Um, I'll put some more of the sticks down, but like I said, you can use whatever you want. Acrylic markers and stuff like that. Just for example purposes, I'll just continue with the stick. I'm not going to use yellow. Y'all know I love using yellow. I'll use this orange. And some of these you can leave out, and then when they get sprayed, they'll have a different look. You don't have to do it exact. Do whatever you like. And these things are really cheap. Like they said, there's their kitty art supplies. But you can use your Neocolor tubes, your watercolor pencils, just anything. Just paint however you want your background to look. I'm just doing this because it's quick. And I haven't tried it with anything else, but I can't see where it would be any different. Because the main thing is that spray, the distress. And then also, you can do it like the stencils like Foxy Colorist was using, and then use it with the Pan Pastel or the Distress ink pads. Maybe I'll do that. I think the spray makes much more of an effect for the cute and creepy kind of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna put on yellow because I can't help it. I think they have a set of 48. I got a set of 24. No, I got a set of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 15. One of them stuck on top of the other one. I was like, oh, I lost one already. I got a set of 15. And yeah, so this is something simple. Something simple to do. Mhm. And then I found a couple of other background methods that I'm going to do after I finish this one. I've already masked off. This is in the calendar book, and this is in one of her other books. Anyway, for Valentine's Day, I've already put some washi tape around the sides, and um, I'm going to put some matte acrylic matte acrylic on here, and then I'm going to come in with some oil pastels. I saw somebody do this, and I cannot think of what her name is. She did it on that page, and then Worlds of Flowers, which I have out here also. Where are you at? Worlds of Flowers. Oh, I tore this page out because this book is falling apart. So I did the same thing, put some washi tape around there, and then I'm going to put some acrylic paint markers on it, and then I'm going to come in with some oil pastels. And the background will be done. Okay, so what color are we going to use for this one? Make something. Yeah, see, it's real messy. Definitely put something down. Yeah, there we go. I think I'm just gonna put this green. And then you can try to get closer in there, but I find sometimes if you do too much, you'll mess it up. So I would use some pencils or Neocolor 2s to fill that in. And so the background is done. And then, of course, you can put gel pens on top. You can use pencils, other paint and stuff, but it makes for a nice, quick, easy background. So that one's done. So yeah, you see the shine is coming up on it. That's how it shines. And then it is actually changing colors. You see that? I just did that one. So it'll eventually turn into something like this. Let's see the, yeah, when it dries. And then it gets harder also. And then this one kind of changes too. All the different colors in that paint, in the distress ink or whatever it is, the spray, the shimmer. It's called shimmering spray. So that's how you do that. Okay, let me put this away, and then we're gonna work on those two hearts. I've got to find the young lady's channel that I learned it from. Let's see if I can find it. You like that? Yeah, I like it too. I really do. Y'all know I got to put everything at least close to look like it's being put away. Oh, I can't stand clutter. Oh my goodness, drives me nuts. Because the very thing that I need, I'll end up losing it, not putting it away, or pencil roll. Mm. Oh, one cap. Okay, put these away. That one out. Okay. So what the person did, I think her name is purposely something. Oh my goodness. Oh, I promise I will put her name down before I even share this over to my other channel. And yeah, my hands are all dirty. I'm not getting up to wash them, and I'm not going to waste a baby wipe. So what she did was she started out kind of, I should be using a different pencil, but kind of shaping the heart. Probably should do this one like this. Let me do this different. Let me do it lighter. And let me do it closer in here. I'll just erase this later. And I'm doing it exactly like she did. Well, not exactly like she did it, but close to how she did it. She's so precious. I don't know. I don't really know how she did this. Well, I don't like that. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Like that. Okay. And then she got an acrylic marker. I I chose my Poscas, but whatever kind you have. My Poscas and my Posca dupes. dark red. I thought I had one that was a red. Now, these right here are Poscas. And then these right here are generic set. This generic set was $24 and it's got 24 colors. These Poscas came in, I think, 8 in a pack, and they were $24 for each pack. So that's like 3 or 4 packs. So Poscas are pricey. Um, you can use whatever kind of Poscas you want, but if you are trying to get a Posca collection, I mean, I'm gonna substitute some in and out, but if I see them on sale and stuff, I'll pick some up. I did look at the Ohuhu acrylic markers, and I think Arteza has some also. I thought I had picked out one. Oh, here's the red I want. I really have to go get it. So I'm going to use these, and then I'm going to find a red in the soft pastels. Now I think she chose pink. She did hers in pink. So I'm gonna choose my color afterwards after I put this down. So basically, you just color this in. And this is the cheap paint pen. I think I still have the box. And because I'm going over this with, okay, how to describe what I'm talking about. You can go sideways and then you can go up and down so you don't have any white lines. So you don't have to worry about, at least, covering it, the first layer. Because when you go sideways, change the way you're going, you're covering all the white spots. Now, this definitely is not a Posca, but it does need something else to put up under here. Because this is hitting my puzzle pieces. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I think I've used this one a lot too. Hopefully I can get enough out of it. And I'm not going all the way up to the flower. I'm gonna put another color. Or am I? Is that what she did? I don't know what she did. I think she did go all over. So we're gonna do that. This one isn't a good idea. I already don't like this cheap Posca. This fake Posca. Acrylic marker, This don't seem like it's gonna make it. I don't like this noise either, so I don't think I can continue this with this. No, I can't. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I have some red matte paint. Certain things irritate me, and that noise in a video will irritate me. So I have this isn't red. Oh, this is a matte. Um, oh, here's some. Perfect. Perfect. This was like 50 cents at Walmart. This is a coffee can top lid. I got that idea from Miss Dee Dee Wellingham. And I'm not going to dilute this, but she usually dilutes it, especially if she's coloring this on top. Mm. Oh, the brushes. I'll put that on the other side of this table. I use my cheap brushes for this. And this one, I would use this one, but I didn't let it clean it before I put it away. So, yeah, this is better and quicker. And this dries very fast. It's not, it's kind of crooked, but it's okay. Anything you do, if it's not perfect, it's okay. It could work out. Sure will. But it's not supposed to be like perfectly straight because it's made of flour. So it's got to show some of the shapes. And then anything else I can fill in with pencil or more paint later. Okay. And then, of course, you can put another coat, of course, and go the other way. But I kind of went off. Which way. See, it's practically dry. Yeah. And then you can take one of the acrylic paintbrushes and straighten this all out. So let me not even worry about that. So I feel like I want to put some more on. I don't think so because I'm gonna put an oil pastel on top, so I'm good with that. So I'm gonna push this there. I have to definitely clean my brushes tonight. I hope none of this leaked over. Nope, little dot, but you can fix that with some acrylic paint. Acrylic paint. I got paint all over my hands. Mm. Go this way. When I put this washi tape down, I rubbed it across my jeans to take the stickiness off. Because if you don't do that, and if you have used some really sticky washi tape, it can rip your paper. So it's better to use. They have special paper. I mean, a special tape. I don't have any of that yet. I have it on my list. Okay, so then I'll get a white Posca. And clean up the edge. Well, I didn't mean to be coloring on top of my coloring book. I have a pretty steady hand. But don't do as I do. I mean, don't do as I say. Might have to put 2 layers down. I did kind of go all the way over this. I got sloppy right there. But it's okay. Nobody died. I'll just wait for that to dry and put another coat down, and then you won't even be able to see that. And then then what does she do? I need to find her channel. I don't think she looks at me, so she won't be seeing me do this right now. I'll be like, that girl is really stealing my stuff. But I don't think she knew the artist that has did it. She actually borrowed somebody else's work when she did this also. And so I will definitely put her link down. Definitely want to make sure this is dry. And it's dry. I don't want to put my heat gun on it because usually when you put the heat gun on it, to me, sometimes it warps the thing. And this is torn out the book, so it's not like it's anything fancy, but I could, if I want to, after I finish it, frame it. Now for this inside, after I finish up out here with the pastel pencils, I think I'm going to use, um, these Ohuhu watercolor brushes because I got a lot of different colors for flowers. Or I'm going to use this Daniel Smith watercolor sample sheet. But these might not be flower colors though, so I'll have to test and see. So I think that's dry enough. So now this is the part. She put another color over top. And probably shouldn't have picked red. Maybe I won't do the red. I won't do that part that she did. But then she took like she took a white chalk. See, I hate trying something that I didn't do on the live. She did little oh, this is better. Hmm? She said she didn't like this page after she did it. But I'm just doing it because I think it was a good idea. And then of course you can use different colors, different dots. You can put some gold dots. I'm gonna put another couple of colors. And she didn't color the flower. I mean she was just focusing on background, so she didn't color it in, but I will color this in or add this to my list because since it's Valentine's Day, I noticed a lot of people were doing Valentine's Day tags and prompts, and they went through all of their books to find Valentine's Day ideals. So this will be mine. And this background doesn't mess up your other page too much, as long as you have some tape or something down so that the other page is across from it, if this wasn't torn out of your book like mine is. And it's not too much, it's real simple. And then, of course, you can go crazy. I have gold. Is this it? I think this is gold. I'm gonna use my white. I get a dot. I put a dot on the white. So this was 2 backgrounds. Now on her, she added oil pastels on the acrylic, and it really made it pretty. But I didn't do that because the red that I had to end up using was too dark, and this set that I have of the pastels, I don't know. I just don't feel like experimenting online, on a live. So I'll try it and see how that does, and then I'll try another page. But sometimes I don't like my science experiments to get too crazy. But short of burning a page up, I think that this is pretty mild. Oh, that was so funny. And then, of course, you can do whatever, go back with more colors, or you can wait until you actually color the flowers and then bling it out some more. So let's background, another backgrounds too. I think I've shown 3 backgrounds: the watercolors, the Kuretake, and the shimmering spray, and now this matte and Posca acrylic paint. I'm gonna come up with some more because I keep looking at all these ideals. Like I said, I just want to get more backgrounds down. Tired of the same old backgrounds. I got an ideal from Foxy Colorist with the, which I could do, with the clouds. And you can actually add clouds here too. You can do a whole lot of things, you know. So I'm just going to end that. So that's another background, and this is going to be the Valentine's Day thing, Valentine's Day picture. So hopefully by Valentine's Day, I would have finished that. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I got too many products out here on this table. And what time is it? It's 11. How long I've been on here? An hour and a half. Okay, that's about what I wanted. So I'm gonna get off of here. I appreciate you all. for watching or watching the replay. But I gotta straighten this all up and get ready for bed. But so yeah, something different. And actually, this gold actually does pop a lot better than it's showing right now. So did I do anything else? I don't think so. Except for in this one, I did. In this book, Shooting Star. Uh, this is that bookmark I made yesterday. I went through and somebody asked, how do you clean up this stuff after you got spaces and stuff? What I do is I just get a couple of pencils the same color and then just go through and clean it up. And so I have cleaned a lot of this up just so that you won't have any spots like this one. This isn't a pencil that I would use, but I would use coloring pencils and then just clean up the white spots and any spots that you miss. That way it'll make it look more, neater. hmm So, and I did do some of that today. So, all right, that's all. Thank you so much for watching my video. And oh, thank you, Bubbles. You like that one? Yeah, I like this one too. This one, I'm going to do, I think on the other side, I think I'm going to do the same and make it like a double page spread. You know? Yeah. So it's a cute little page. And I have this one bookmarked. She did another background with this one, but it's too late now. I'll probably come back and show it tomorrow, where she puts black matte paint down here, and then she uses oil pastels to make, what do you call it, a galaxy sky. So I'll show that one tomorrow or the next day. All right, thank y'all for watching. Good night.